What's up, boys? I'm giving you guys the best MLB The Show 22 Dynasty Showdown tips. I've already beat the Showdown twice because I did it a second time because I was trying to see if you could do repeating the Showdowns like you could last year, but you can't, unfortunately. So even though it kind of said you pretty much couldn't, I mean, it was like check marked right there. But unfortunately, unlike last year, you can't keep doing the Showdown over and over again and getting more and more. Like, it was exchange vouchers last year, but XP this year. So you can only do this once, but I'll be showing you guys the best way to go ahead and beat this super fast. It's super easy to go ahead and do, so I'll be giving you guys the best tips for that. But if anyone is new to the channel, please go ahead and like the video. It takes 2 seconds out of your day, man, to go ahead and leave a like. I seriously would appreciate if you guys would leave a like on the video, and then also subscribe to the channel if you want to make me a little bit more happy. I really would appreciate if you guys would subscribe. I have tons of tip videos for you guys all the time on the channel daily, so definitely stick around and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. But let's go ahead and talk about some of these Showdown tips here. So let's go ahead and head over to the Showdown here. So I'll have mini series tips and all this different stuff for you guys, but I'm very familiar with the Showdown. I was a big Showdown player last year. But so we're gonna go to the feature program AL, focusing on kind of the XP one, but you can do this also for the starter one. But so pretty much in this one right here, this is the one we're gonna be focusing on. So you face Emauel Clase at the end here. So we're gonna keep that in mind. He's a right-handed pitcher. So let's go ahead and start the draft here. It's gonna cost 500 subs. Go ahead and enter here, and you pretty much go ahead and pick your team. So we want to pick players with the best attributes for hitting against right-handed pitchers. So the first mini boss though, it may or may not be a left or right-handed pitcher. I've gone up against Mariano Rivera, and I've gone up against Casey Mize. Casey Mize is a right-hander. Rivera is a left-hander. It is Rivera, right? No, it's not. It's Chapman. I'm sorry. Chapman is a left-hander pitching. So let's go ahead though and take a look. So we want to get those guys with great right-handed attributes. So if you see here, Corey Seager, 82 power right, 93 contact right. I think he's probably the best move. You can also go Kyle Tucker here, but I think we're going to go Corey Seager. He's got a nice swing, and I like his attributes there. So we're going to go and go with that. It doesn't matter. You can't get eliminated from the Showdown besides the mini boss and the end boss. So it doesn't really matter. You always want to pick hitters. You're not going to be pitching that much unless you're playing the little mission things. And also don't worry about positions. Only care about the hitting attributes, because that's the only way you can really get eliminated from this. So it doesn't matter about fielding or anything like that, really. I would more focus on hitting attributes. This is actually a pretty good round here. 74 contact right, 94 power right for Giancarlo. He's been very good for me when I've been playing the Showdown. But I haven't seen Jesse Winker yet. Jesse Winker is a very good card as well. I think we're going to go and go with Giancarlo Stanton because he's got the diamond hitting, but Jesse Winker is also a good choice there. We're going to go with Giancarlo here. 74 contact right, 94 power right for that final one. And we also get Jesse Winker in this round. So we're actually going to go with Jesse Winker here. 100 contact right, 85 power right. So he's not going to be good at lefties again at all, though. So hopefully we don't face Chapman in the mini boss. But so let's go ahead and go with Austin Meadows here. I'll kind of just fly through these rounds because I think you guys get it. To go ahead and just see the stats in the top right there. And go with the ones that says contact right and power right. That's what the ones you're going to go ahead and go. Perks are extremely important. There's a lot of good ones here. So we're going to go ahead and go with, so personally, these are all very good ones. At least the 3 here. Massive contact boost on pitches down the middle. This is a great one. Inner piece is a great one. But I also like lifeline and down but not out. So significant exit velocity boost in 2-strike counts. This is actually be a very good one. I'll talk about why that is. Significant contact boost with runners on base. That can be good, but we kind of want other ones that apply all the time, and that's kind of inner piece. Massive contact boost on pitches down the middle. We're going to go with this one. We're just going to hit homers every single time a pitch goes down the middle, essentially. And then this one is a great one. This is probably the best gold perk right here. Contact boost while losing. You're always going to be losing unless you're tied in the bosses. So let's go ahead and finish this, though. So we're going to go ahead and go with the perks here. And I pretty much just go ahead and go to the squad and just pretty much best lineup it to start off. We're going to be playing some of the little missions here and going from there pretty much. But so pretty much we're going to go ahead and go straight to the final boss here, but just play out some of these here. If I'd recommend playing to at least here. Get past the mini boss. It's a tied game right here. You're facing either Chapman or Casey Mize. Really easy to go ahead and do. It's a tied game. You have 10 outs. All you need is 1 run. That's all you need. You guys should be able to do that pretty well. If not, you're going to be kind of screwed for the final boss. And I recommend at least beating one of these 4. And then you can go ahead and go on to the final boss here. So you should be going in with about hopefully 3-4 runs. Because if you guys don't know, you get 2 final showdown runs if you beat this mission. You get some for beating like this mission right here. You get 1 final run. So that's a run that you don't have to get in the final boss, if that makes sense. If you guys haven't played Showdown before. But so let's go ahead and just skip to the final showdown here so I can show you guys some tips for when you guys are in the bosses. But I mean, these missions are pretty self-explanatory if you guys want to play these. Tally 4 bases, tally 2 hits, and extra base hit. I recommend just playing the first sequence. So like your first 3 at-bats, the first half of the inning, go ahead and play that and don't like pitch, if that makes sense. So just go ahead and try to knock it out. So like if you get 3 out of your 4 total bases, I'd probably just quit out. But if you get your 4 total bases in the with your first 3 hitters or whatever, the first half of the inning, then I think you're pretty much good. And just go ahead and get that final extra run. I don't think there's a point in really playing it out, to be honest. Just kind of waste some time, but unless you guys are having trouble with the showdown. But we're going to go to this final showdown here versus Clase. So again, he's a right-handed pitcher. We have a lot of right-handed batters. I also recommend doing your starting lineup before. I should have definitely done that. Is go ahead and set my lineup to where I want it. But this is going to be kind of hard to hit on my monitor here because it's a little bit delayed. So it's going to be really tough to hit. But I want to get on base here, so we're just going to do some contact. That was so bad. Yeah, there's a delay on my monitor when I'm watching this, so I'm going to swing extra early for me. This is going to be so weird. Alright, I'm going to have to look over at my my screen to the right here. But we just have to get on base here, if possible. But really the best tip to go ahead and do is to not swing at anything. Don't swing at anything until you are in a 2-strike count. Because what you guys can do, honestly, I can just pull up some of my clips here. We'll go ahead and go to my clips here, and then we'll go ahead and go to my media gallery. Let me take a look here at, I got so many trophies and stuff. We're going to take a look at this. So this is one of the showdowns that I ended up doing here. So let's go ahead. That was one of the mini missions, I believe. Let's go ahead and sim to about here, I think, is the final showdown. So we're going in the final showdown here. So I ended up getting 4 runs. I didn't play all the missions, but I got 4 out of the 12 runs there. And so what I did was I waited until 2-strike counts. As you can see, 2 balls right there, 2-1 count. I just continued to keep on waiting. Don't swing at anything until it's a 2-2 count because you're trying to get the pitcher's energy down. It drains a ton. So if you guys look at what we're doing here, I don't swing at really anything until 2-strike counts. I ended up getting some runs by getting some homers and stuff on those 2-strike counts. So I just went ahead and did that, and eventually his energy is going to be almost completely out. So his energy, if I end up showing it here, like right there, man, Trout, home run, easy, because he's lost all of his energy. He's thrown 54 pitches. His energy is completely depleted, and it makes it so much easier to go ahead and hit. I wish I actually showed the energy here. I know I do at some points, because I planned on, okay, so as you guys can see there, hold on. We'll back up by 10 seconds here so I can show you guys the energy, but we have 11 outs remaining, so that's plenty of time. I gotta make sure I get my energy. So as you guys can see right there, I missed it again. But pretty much as you guys could see a little bit there, he's completely out of energy. I just got it now. He's completely out of energy. And he also has a low confidence, which is perfect. And there's 11 outs left, and we only need 5 more runs. So it's really easy to go ahead and hit off of him after this here. So I actually did struggle for a little bit, I'm not going to lie, for some reason. Actually, not really. I ended up getting some guys on base pretty easily. So as you can see, I got a guy on first now. And then once you guys get the energy down, you can start swinging at any count. You don't have to wait for those 2-strike counts anymore. Because you're not really trying to get his energy down. You already got it. And right there, easy. Joey Gallo. As you guys can see, the PCI over here, too, it really wasn't that great. And it's because of the pitcher's energy being so low. So he was able to just crack one right there. So, pretty easy way to go ahead and go about this. Ended up making it 12-12. Hit one of the gap with Mike Trout right there. And then, eventually here, actually ended up getting out over there. He hit me because his energy is so low. He can't control his pitches, so he ended up hitting me. I think this is the one where we just took it home, man. So we had the inner piece perk, like I said, to take. Actually, yeah, I think we just sent him home at this point. We just sent him home there and just advanced everyone else. So, and we had 7 outs remaining, and we were able to beat it very, very easily. So, super easy way to go ahead and beat this. There's also some other tips I can show you guys here. I want to get a guy on base here, though. Oh, crap. It played without me. The game played without me, and I didn't even realize. Whoopsies. But, so if we just go ahead and get on base, I want to show you guys what we can do here. I don't think did we get on base there? Drop, 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 please. I think I actually might have a clip of it. of a different tip that I can show you guys. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, you guys would definitely love this tip. It's been in the game for a while now. Is it one of these? No, it's not this clip. Is it this one? It might be this clip. But so like in 12-0 games like this right here, I think this is a clip. You can just go ahead and steal and they won't do anything. Until you get to 8 runs, I believe it's 8. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's 8 runs. Until you're at 8 runs, you can just go ahead and steal. So to the right on the left stick while clicking the left trigger, like it says in the top right over there. They just do that. So you can always advance bases. You cannot steal home, unfortunately, but you can steal second and third base pretty easily right there, and they won't do anything about it. So until you're at 8 runs, I believe, you can just go ahead and do this, and it will advance you bases. So that way you don't have to risk a double play, especially early in the game. It'll save you some runs. So great deal right there. So man, it's so bad hitting on the monitor, so delayed. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for today's video, man. I seriously do appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully these Showdown tips helped you guys out a little bit here. Trying my best here. Why did I just get a program award? I don't even know what I did. Okay, did I just get a crap ton XP for no reason? That's kind of definitely interesting. Or did they just give it to me? I don't even know. I don't know what happened right there. I'm not sure why I got a bunch of XP. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for today's video, man. I appreciate you watching. Again, please like the video and subscribe. I seriously would appreciate it if you guys would do that. Can't end it off with a diamond. I was hoping it could end off with a diamond, but instead we get a bronze in every single one of these here. So let's go ahead and sell them now, I guess. But yeah, that's gonna do it, man. Appreciate you watching. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. More tips coming for you guys, man. Mini season's probably coming next.